lovelies, welcome to episode 2 of Workshop Wednesdays. I just want to start by saying a massive thank you to everybody who watched our very first one last week on our Occasions binder setup. This week we are going through part 2, which will be the inserts inside and some inspiration on how to use them. So stick around and grab a cup of coffee, grab your favourite drinks and snacks, get cosy, and we will get stuck straight in. So inside, obviously, you get 4 inserts with this, which you can purchase separately as an add-on for your My Pretty Perfect planner if you wanted to, or when you've run out of these and you need a top-up, you can grab them on the website. But you get your 4 inserts in here to begin with. You've got your celebrations, you've got your Christmas, you've got your holidays, and you've got your seasonal inserts. So we're going to open them up, get stuck in, and we will fill out some pages together. So I've got my planner here, which we had a little sneak peek into last week, but we will delve further into with pages inside. And then I've also got Jacqueline's one here as well, because obviously she's a mummy of 2, so she uses hers differently to how I do. And that's one thing that's nice about all of our planners, especially the Build Your Own at Pretty Perfect, is because you can then customise it and build it how you want it to suit your family, your needs, your situation. So I am starting with the seasonal inserts, which I've put into my planner here. And I started with the autumn plans I've put at the front because obviously it's that time of year at the moment. But you'll see in Jacqueline's one, for example, she started with her yearly occasions. She's put in here each month when she does like birthdays or when she's got her bunny school. She's popped in witch school, Christmas elf school as well. So it's like an amazing memory making day. And there is actually digital downloads on the website that you can look at for those as well if you want inspiration and ideas. But that's kind of like a little bit of inspiration behind the planner and the reason why she created the Occasions binder in the first place. It's just to keep all of those amazing memories all in one place together. So obviously this one's not just for Christmas, it's for all year round. So for your birthdays, your holidays, for any of those special occasions and all of those opportunities to make memories, which is what Pretty Perfect is all about. And then Easter, obviously, she didn't have this one last year, so she hasn't done her Easter bits yet. So you could fill in there like planning your Easter egg hunt or Easter movies that you like to watch. You can pop that in there. And then you've got your Easter gift tracker as well. So you can pop in the name, you can pop in an Easter egg, or if you've purchased it, how much it's cost you, and then your actual spend in there as well. There's loads of lovely ideas too for Easter. So if you want to host an Easter egg competition, play some Easter games, attend like an Easter parade. My favourite as well, have a roast dinner, absolutely. So loads of different ideas for you and inspiration that you can do with the family, and they're not necessarily things that need to cost a lot. You can literally, I remember doing this with my nan and literally getting in a black bin bag and hopping up and down like a bunny and having the best fun ever doing sack races in the garden. So you can literally do this with like household items as well. And then moving on to summer plans. So this is why I wanted to show you Jack's version, because obviously she's got little ones that she's planned for. See, Jack's got 2 little girls. For anyone who doesn't know, Jacqueline's the founder of Pretty Perfect and she creates all of these products you see. So she's filled out her summer plans for her 2 little ones. And you can see here she's done creating her summer bucket list, like go to Hobbycraft with Sienna to buy all the bits to make it. Just things to plan. She's got like her mermaid school, which she does each year. They actually went to visit like Peppa Pig World, Zoo, Farm, like fun days out, as well as those things to do at home as well. You've got your ideas too for inspiration and ideas. You can highlight off any things to do throughout the summer holidays. So you've got like your teddy bear's picnic, building a fairy house in the garden, all of those things to add to your bucket list as well, or like your summer holiday plans. And then you've got your whole monthly overview. So you can see here, Jack started to fill this one in. So it's undated to begin with. You can then pop the dates in here yourself. And then, so she's done it obviously where they've then broken up to when Sienna goes back to school. And she's popped in like the days that Nanny's having the kids, Pretty Perfect Mermaid School, days at the park, days at the beach, as well as like London museums. Museums is always a really good one to do throughout the holidays because obviously you have to pay for the travel, but once you get there, often the museums are free for you to look around, and there's like so much that the children can learn as well as like having a fun day out. So that's always a really good idea to add to the list. So you've got your summer bucket list in here as well, and your summer checklist things to do. And then autumn plans. Obviously Jack's done hers here for Witch School to plan what she was doing with the kids. She does things for the team as well. Wants to go pumpkin picking, Halloween trick-or-treating. And then the dates too at the top for things to remember. So me and Jack have actually used this page differently as well, which is where I say obviously you can customise this planner to suit your needs. So she's obviously done it for like which school planning, what she needs, pumpkin picking she'd like to do, the Team Boo baskets, Wellness Wednesdays, something we do in the office, trick or treating, whereas mine looks a little bit different. So if I show you mine as well, obviously mine then has got October plans I've popped at the top. Then I did like things that I want to do throughout October. I've ticked them off as I go. I have actually been on quite a few woodland walks. Oakley's costume I have got sorted. He's going to be a little pumpkin this year. Phantom Peak I have been to now with my sister and her partner. That was an amazing experience in London. If you get the chance to do it at any point, I highly recommend. I've also got a Halloween night I'm planning, movie night with my friends. So I've just popped on there things to purchase and get ready before. So I've actually booked a half day at work that day so I can go get all the popcorn sweets, pop my sausage casserole on. I'm planning on cooking for us all. Hopefully it goes okay. So that's how I've chosen to do the autumn checklist. And then I also use the next page for my November plans as well. Fire pit night, there's one near me that I absolutely loved last year and I do not want to miss that and do it again this year. I've also popped in like the Remembrance Day parade and the time for that. And also I've popped in, there's like a local Christmas light switch on near me as well, which is happening towards the end of November, so I've popped that in there. I've also just popped in some Christmas markets as well because they actually start sort of like throughout November and December, so I've popped some in there. One thing I have noticed that I haven't actually popped on just yet is our Super Saturday event. So how can I miss our biggest sale of the year and I've not got it in here? I better add that now. So that is on Saturday the 29th of November. Set your alarms. So I've added that in. Saturday the 29th we've got Super Saturday. How exciting. I've also then gone on to my December one. So in the special dates and events I've just done like a little intro page, like just a little heading title, and because I've done my dates then on here on my to-do list. So it's up to you how you do that. You can obviously literally just write a list form, or I've chosen to like decorate it and make it just a little bit more fun. So these ones I can then colour in. So I'm thinking it will include things like obviously checking out my local Christmas markets. Myself and Mac have like a little bit of a tradition where we are very lucky we live near the sea. So we walk down to the seafront with the dog on Christmas Eve and do a bit of like a annual like dog walk, and we stop off at a lovely cafe that's down there that's dog friendly and get like a hot chocolate, and we'll get Oakley like a doggy sausage and just enjoy that as well. And then we come home and get all cozy and watch a nice Christmas film. I also have like a whole day of Christmas wrapping. I don't know how you guys do it, but I like to have all my presents ready and then just sit down, pop a Christmas movie on, get all of my wrapping stuff out, all of my ribbons and my bows. I often do have a little glass of my favourite drink, some bubbles maybe, and I'll sit down. Normally I put Elf on and like just wrap all of my presents and have a wrapping day. I literally shut the partner and the dog out of the room so that they don't get involved because I wrap his presents for him as well. And then yeah, like put them all under the tree and I make like a whole day of it. It's one of my favourite things to do each year, so that's like become a bit of a tradition as well. So if anyone else has any other Christmas traditions that they do, please do let me know, because I love introducing new things to the family. So I've started drawing out my Christmas baubles and just adding in different things that I like to do throughout December. Again, I'll then add them to my to-do list as well. But also in December, you have got your whole monthly overview. So I've started popping in different things that I'm going to do for the festive season. I've got time away to go to Bath to visit my best friend, and we're going to go to the Christmas market and exchange our Christmas gifts over this long weekend. I've also popped in here Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, and then we are really lucky at Pretty Perfect that our bosses actually treat us to an annual spa day as a big thank you at the end of the year, so I've popped that in there as well and I'm really looking forward to it. So you can see I've started to add a few bits in here, and then I'll add to it as I go throughout December with any other plans that I get booked in. And then you've got your Christmas plans and ideas, so you can just draw out and brainstorm any ideas for Christmas that you want to get done in there. And then your festive to-do list as well. And then onto our stocking fillers. So first of all, obviously I've just coloured these in quickly. You can make yours look a lot prettier than mine. I'll be adding a little bit of sparkle to my bows as well. So you could pop in particular names and then add in ideas, or you could pop in like if you've got gifts for boys and gifts for girls ideas. If you've got ones for certain years, you could put 2025, 2026 and jot down all of your stocking fillers. Or another idea is you could potentially put like £5 stocking filler ideas, because you don't want to spend loads, they're only little gifts, like token gestures. So you could put like gift ideas under £10, or you could put your Secret Santa ideas on one. So there's loads of different ways that you can adapt these, but we'll talk about a few ideas together. So you've got your gift ideas for girls, which might be things like your candles, your fluffy socks. You've got your hair scrunchies, stationery of course. And then I've also done some gift ideas for men too, which I find a little bit harder. So if you have any ideas, please do pop them in the comments below. I've popped in there like the socks and pants, because I don't know if it's just Mac, but every year that is on the list. Then you've got the same for your December boxes and Christmas Eve. So again, I've just come up with some different ideas in here. Things that you can do together as a family throughout the whole of December, rather than just on Christmas Eve, so that then it stretches a little bit further. Christmas Eve boxes as well. I do actually do this for me and Mac. The things that I put inside, they're a little bit different to the kids' ones. Often include a little festive tipple of some sort. But again, it will just be snacks, and then I also do put in like a little treat for Oakley as well, like a little Christmas toy. We actually do have a little tradition as well that we open one present from each other on Christmas Eve. I don't know if anyone else does that, but we're like big kids and we get so excited. So that's another thing that we do. From our stocking, we'll choose one little gift to open on Christmas Eve. Maybe I'll start doing it on Christmas Eve as well, or is that too much? And then also for Christmas, you have got your own Christmas wish list. So things that you'd really like, things that you need. And then also you've got in here like gift ideas, so you can pop in who they're for and start jotting these down. I'm not showing you my pages of these, because obviously my family might watch this and I don't want any spoilers before Christmas. But gift ideas you can obviously write down throughout the year, where this binder is for all year round, and then by the time Christmas comes you'll have loads of ideas for your friends and family of what to get them. Also you've got in here all of your trackers as well, so you've got your Christmas card trackers, you've got your December 1st and Christmas Eve items, so you can keep on budget for those as well. So you could actually, if you wanted to, take this page out, like I say, where it's a build your own, and then put this with your Christmas box, so your December box or your Christmas Eve boxes. You could actually move this page and pop it in here, and then you've got all of your Christmas Eve box ideas, and then as you're purchasing them you can add them to your list and tick it off, so you're keeping track of your spend as well. So that's what's nice about this customizable planner, is you have the freedom to move the pages around and make them make sense to you. So as long as it works for you, that's the main thing. Then moving on to the Christmas food and drink section. Again, I haven't filled this out yet, but obviously on the day this can be used if you are cooking your Christmas dinner on Christmas Eve or Boxing Day. You can write down all of the timings, your starter, main course and your dessert. Make sure you leave room for that. Every year my mum cooks Christmas dinner and manages to forget something. I think last year it was the broccoli, the year before that she forgot the roast potatoes. How, I do not know, but obviously if she has this then she is all set. So I'll definitely be writing the Christmas shopping list this year. So that is all of your Christmas inserts, and then next we'll move on to the celebrations section. So like I said, obviously your occasions binder is for all year round, not just for Christmas. You've got all of your things to do leading up to events, so buying Christmas cards in advance, bulk buying thank you cards, and then you've got all of the birthdays throughout the year that you can jot down, which helps you to know which months as well are going to be a little bit more expensive than others, because you can plan in advance. And then we've also got like your own birthday wish list, again similar to the Christmas one. So Jack's actually started planning for Bella Boo's second birthday. She's going with Bella Boo turns 2, can you believe it? So she's got all of the plans that she started writing in here. She's then got in here like things that Bella's enjoying, so gift ideas. And then you can see she started planning for Sienna's birthday as well. Jack has actually got a really busy November, because she's got Adam, Sienna and Bella's birthdays all coming up at once. So then also in here, as well as your birthdays, like I say, you've got your like special occasions planners at the back. I popped in like the baby shower, when it was going to be, and then any plans and ideas for like themes or guest names, how much you want to spend and venue, things to check off before the event, and then any notes that you need to jot down as well. But like I say, you can do birthdays, you can do retirement parties, baby showers, any event that you're looking forward to, you can pop in here. And then the final section we're moving on to is your holidays. So in here, you've got like bucket list at the beginning, so different places you would love to go and visit. And then you've also got your list form, you can write that down in as well. And then in here, you can then plan for like your holidays as well. So last year for Christmas, our bosses surprised the whole team with a week away at Centre Parks, which was absolutely incredible. And now you can see like how Jack planned for it all. So things for the hand luggage, electrics, clothing bits. Obviously she had herself and the girls to plan for. And then different outfits for different days as well and different events that we had on. And then also she did like Peppa Pig World with the girls. So again, planned in there what she would need to take with her, all of the things that she would need for the family. And then again, outfit planner for herself and all of the girls to make sure that she'd prepared everything she needed and the plans for when she was actually away. So the whole checklist and itinerary written out so that she could relax and enjoy it with the family. So as well as your packing lists in here and your mini getaways, you can also plan for your abroad trips as well. So you can plan in here for the destination, how much you're budgeting for your holiday, how long you're planning on going away, the accommodation, all of the things that you want to do, foods to try, places to visit whilst you're away. And then again, you have got your whole checklist, your travel itinerary, and all of the things that you can plan for any trip information. You can also plan for any trips whilst you're away. So if you've got a day trip where you're visiting the local market, you can write that down. Or if you're having a day at the beach, you can write it down and plan for exactly what you've got going on whilst you're away. Sometimes it's nice to just have like a day by the pool, and other days I think if you're fortunate to be going away, it's nice to explore different cultures and different things going on around you. So you can plan for all of that in here and keep to a budget as well. And obviously you've got this checklist to refer to as well for all of your international trips. So all of the documentation and the things you need to prepare for taking with you. So that is the occasions bundle all filled out for now. Obviously I'll continue to add to mine throughout the year, and we can always do another check-in in a couple of months' time to see some more pages and inspirations as I go. But for now, that is all I can show you until after Christmas, because no spoilers for my friends and family for their gift ideas in here. So don't forget, if you have any suggestions for stocking fillers, Christmas Eve boxes, any Christmas traditions you want to share, as well as any questions, please do pop them in the comments below. Make sure you're subscribed so that you can see future workshop Wednesdays coming up, and let me know as well what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching, lovelies, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.